I think the plan is we're gonna wait about 2 to 3 seconds on every pack before we DPS, and hopefully we don't rip aggro.
Don't you dare call me daughter, witch!
Forgot one, I'll pull it in.
Running off seems like a bad idea. We have all the plan for that.
Ooh. Ow.
Heroes, your strength is needed.
Alright, we're gonna bubble here.
We'll investigate the ground while you dispatch her servants.
Alright, which way? It looks like we got... What is that? Yeah, we got top right, which is kind of gross, but... it'll be fun. We get to do a lot of crazy big pulls. Which we kind of need to get a lot of percent anyways for teaming. Looks like a witch is gonna spawn in. Gonna cancel that freezing trap. Shrapnels. To watch out for those. Not a lot of room here. Waycrest can be really crappy with quaking because there's just no room in the instance. Let's wait for everyone to get here. Alright, this is the first big pull that's coming up. You can keep pulling. Got some maggots coming in. I want to kill these maggots quickly. Gonna pop off some of this aggro. The only thing dangerous in Waycrest is the maggots, because their spits are random. And we got a lot on us. Oh god. Alright. Alright, we've got 5 spits on us. We are probably gonna die. Yeah, we used everything. We're gonna get some maggot spawns. But yeah, aside from the maggots, which on a 17 they're not gonna one-shot you. I did a 22 or 23 Waycrest earlier this week. It was actually pretty dumb. If 2 maggots decide, they don't one-shot, but they 2-shot. So like on a 23, if 2 of them decide to target the same person, you just insta-die. So they don't one-shot, but they definitely 2-shot. Alright, we're gonna bubble. We're gonna just stay in and kill these guys. Gonna get a bunch of maggot spawns. Try and cancel some of them. Probably the way to go is to clear outside first. and then we get the entire outside area to play around with. So we're not going to be cramped anymore. Collect the dogs as they come. Hey Airwave, I'm doing good. We're just farming some echoes. If any big keys come up, we'll do them, but otherwise, we're just farming. All of the cheat sheets that are coming out, based on people doing a bunch of math, are saying that it looks like Masterful 3 is coming out either on Tuesday or on Friday. So we're gonna start doing a little bit of farming. Uh-oh, something pulled. Gonna try and kick the thorns. I'm trying to AoE down these guys. Guard has 5 stacks. We're gonna stun him. I don't think we have any purges. No, we do. I think... Wait, can Mage purge? I think they can. I mean, he's almost dead, so it doesn't really matter, but... I think Mage can either purge or... Yeah, they steal it. Yeah, we probably want to steal some stacks off the Matron. Makes her die faster. If you can't see the debuffs, then you could tell by how they look. Like, if they look all, like, glowy, that means they have stacks. Oh yeah, that's right, we forgot to switch our talents, so we still have our single target. So we'll do a lot of single target here. Probably should have switched it for a dungeon like Waycrest that is very heavy on AoE. If you stand that far out, you're not going to be able to get you. Yeah, we're not going to even need to go into the fire, probably. Crit over mastery? How many masterfuls and how many severes do you have? I'm guessing you don't have a lot of mastery stuff. You probably want to stay out here. He's going to bring stuff out. Just watch out. Yeah, if you only have one Masterful rank 3, that's not going to be enough for it to tell you to go Mastery build. So like I have 51% Mastery between all my gear. If you only have one Masterful rank 3, that's only going to be 12%. is left in the room? Oh, nothing. Another pull that some people do is they actually pull everything on top of the boss, but that's like a big pull that you tend to do with like Hero or whatever. We're gonna blow off these spits. Might be some maggot spawns. Oh, no maggot spawns. But yeah, your stat weights are going to be based on how helpful any given stat is. So your stat weights will change as you get better gear. Also, another thing that might contribute to that is what your current stat weights are right now, right? So if your gear has a lot of mastery or a lot of haste, but not so much crit, it might be telling you you need more crit. So really, it's a very specific sort of circumstance. But generally speaking, once you have all of your mastery pieces, which you're going to want at least 4, possibly 5 or 6, depends on exactly what build you're going for, I guarantee you it will say that you want more mastery. Crit will probably be your second or third highest, depends on how much versatility you have. But ideally you want to have minimum versatility, because damage-wise, mastery just scales way better than versatility. They do the same thing essentially, just the mastery scales a lot faster. Because you only need like 30 to 40 points to get 1%, while versatility you need like 70 something. And then on top of that, you'd also be increasing the amount of mastery you get from every single piece by a significant amount. So all of a sudden it becomes like every 25 to 30 mastery you get 1% from, or something like that. We don't want to do this one yet, or we could do the other one. Either works. I guess we'll save the other one for later. Yeah, you could take Pillar through. Either way works. Some people take this guy down to the basement. It really depends. It's actually not necessarily a bad thing to go and get all the percent that we need to without taking him, because we still need like 20 more percent from the dungeon. We can just get it later. You have to take him upstairs, I think. We had upper right, so you have to go upstairs, I think. Yeah. We will probably have to go back down for some of these guys. We can skip all the crows and annoying guys up here, though. We can just skill. Yeah. Yeah, so what we can do is we can take this down, and we can kill both sides, the left and the right sides. Uh-oh, he's evading. That's not good. How do you manage to snap him up on there? That's weird. We can kill him over here on the stairs. We can kill the left and right sides, and then we'll kill everything we need on the way to the stairs to make the path. Airwave, thanks for the sub. Let's watch out below us. We'll cancel the drain essence. Uh-oh. Was that melee? Yeah, they meleeed me. It's fine. You can just wait here for the res. Yeah, the Waycrest can be a little weird, because the way you do the dungeon, the way you do the dungeon essentially changes depending on the path you get. So even though it's the same dungeon, the way you have to do it is essentially 3 different ways, which is kind of weird in a sense. But yeah, the top, when you get top right, you have to then go upstairs before you can get to the witch here, which is, again, weird, but sort of just how it works. Alright, we're gonna bop ourselves. We're getting aggro again. Make sure before we start this boss, make sure you use any sort of mass CC. Single target CC is okay to keep for the mind control, but you want to make sure, like, you know, blinding light or anything like that. Make sure that they can't use it. So like I use bop so they can't bop themselves, and I'm gonna pre-pop blinding light so they can't use that either.
You have no power here.
Probably isn't necessary to lust this, but you can kill him quick, it's fine. Alright, mage, who's slowing us. Alright, we're on to next witch. This is move witch, so everyone needs to dance while we kill them. She's gonna burn pretty quickly though. Nice. Alright, this is Thorn's girl. She's also gonna burn pretty quickly. Nettle's on me. Should switch. It's not switching. Interesting. Okay. Pick me. Kill her before she does the runic mark. Avoid all that damage. Alright, now we can clear these guys over here. We'll pick the thorns, I guess. Cancel all these guys. Uh-oh, we're bubbling. They all targeted us. Where's that spellbind? I'm gonna let the Ascension Ritual go off. Uh-oh. Might have been a little too much. Definitely need a little more kicks. The most important person to kick is the witch, probably. After that, it's the spellbind person. Captain also does spirit defense. Uh-oh. She's on me. Spirit defense just reduces all the damage that they take. Etch is something that you can let go off, especially on lower keys, because it really doesn't do anything. Alright, so we're at 90%, so we're already good to go down, so we can go over to the other obelisk. Something important to note though, before we go into obelisk, we have to open the door, otherwise we'll be stuck, because Waycrest is weird. So don't activate it just yet, first open the door. Alright, the door's open now, now we can activate it. Yeah, we could just snap all these guys down. Snap them into the room over here. Looks like everyone's staying up there though for some reason. Yeah, it's always faster to snap. Especially, you also don't really want to be in really small rooms. See, look, now they all just stack and they die instantly. Really small rooms are always a bad idea in dungeons. That's why I'm liking the look of Shadowlands right now. From what I've seen, all 3 or 4 dungeons that they've shown us so far, they all look like open concept. So I like the look of, like, they're going to give a lot more player choice. Kind of like, they're designing a lot of these things kind of like Freehold. Alright, we have 2 witches. 3 witches. We can stun the little one though. This is the highest key you've done? Really? It's only a 17. Watch out, they're sitting in marks. Fine. Make sure that someone kicks the soul volley. There it is. Oh, that's why I was taking so long to die. The mage wasn't here. What's going on? Where is he? He's not in the cellar either. Oh, he's in the grand foyer. He's all the way at the top. That's not good. He's completely lost. Mage, what you have to do is you go back into Rawl's room, so the big ugly guy. If you go to the left, where we killed all those maggots there, that's where the portal is. You open the door and then you go in the portal. Alright, there we go.
Husband, please attend to our guest.
Oh, someone was standing on top of me. It looked like it was clear.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we want to lust on the last boss, because we're going to be doing it with the spider.
3, 2, 1.
Off the Lord. It's close, but we might be able to two chest this. Waiting the 2 minutes didn't help, but I think we can still double chest. Alright, so we have to do some of these dogs. We could skip most of them, but we don't have a shroud. Looks like we're
At
doing
long last,
most.
the nightmare is over.
Oh, they don't... Okay, he is up there. I do know. You want to be a little closer on the stairs so they don't jump, and everyone needs to stack in melee, or else they're going to jump, because they jump to the furthest target. So if we all stand on the stairs in melee here, and the mage stays up there, they won't move at all. That's how the trick works. See? Now they're not jumping. Alright.
For countless years, I waited to enact my vengeance. Until, at long last...
It's not that you're too far out, it's just, they go to the furthest target. That's just how it works.
Nearly a vessel for my power. By destroying her, you have opened the doorway to your world. Now, your nightmare is just beginning.
Cross into our world.
We've started.
Every horror in the manor, making its way to us. Sterntide and
We
I
can
will here. You have to finish this.
focus down the spider first, I guess. Nice and quick. Looks like we do get the double chest. Nice quick dungeon. See, 17s aren't that bad. Uh, 100k isn't that bad.
We've done it. Gorak Toll has been banished.
See?
Damn.